Hello everyone and happy Sunday. This morning I have gotten ready and made myself some eggs. Done a little bit of dishes and cleaning up here and there. But my plan for the day is to eat my breakfast. Then I'm gonna sit on the couch and grab my laptop and see if there's any good deals going on this week. I like to knock them out on Sundays. So I'm gonna see if there's any good deals this week. Maybe do a little bit of couponing and just kind of go around today. I'm gonna get some coffee out and about today. Yeah, so I'm gonna eat my breakfast, I'll finish doing the dishes, go on the computer, see what's going on, and I'll bring you along on my day. All right guys, so I'm headed now to do whatever errands or whatever I feel like doing. I don't really know where I'm gonna go. I remembered that Victoria's Secret's having their semi-annual sale, I think. Watch, it's probably over by now. But I thought I saw, or I read that it started the first week of January or something like that. So anyway, I think I'm gonna go hit up that. I have some returns I need to make at the Christmas tree shop because I keep forgetting to do it, and if I wait any longer, I won't be able to do it anymore. I definitely want to get my coffee because that's all I can think about is how much I want my coffee now. And after that, I guess I'll just go home and do some editing and maybe kind of clean up a little bit. I did some laundry this morning and dishes, so I got a lot of stuff done. But there's still so much more that could be done. So maybe I'll just spend the day doing that and relax. I probably should have eaten before I left, but it's okay. Because typically I don't eat lunch. I'll try and eat lunch, but I just don't like lunch. I feel like lunch is like the boring meal, but I have some leftover Mexican I can have from last night. Yesterday we went, I have some clips here and there, but yesterday we went to the park and everything, which I told you all about. And then we came home and let his nephew take a nap. And then after that, we went to his brother's house to, you know, drop his nephew off. And then we were there for a little bit while they fixed some like fans and stuff like that. Did a bunch of man work. And I just watched Pocahontas with his nephew and whatever else was on Disney. And then what else did we do? Oh, we went to a local Mexican restaurant with his dad and his stepmom and his brother and his nephew and had some yummy dinner. And then Preston and I stayed up. Preston had to be up at 5 a.m. this morning, but he and I stayed up and watched, I'm kind of embarrassed to say this, but he watched it with me and he actually was into it. He couldn't sleep until he knew the ending. But we watched a Lifetime movie together. It was called Damaged, and I was so disappointed in the way that it ended. There wasn't a good ending. Like everything you would want to happen in the ending did not happen. So I'm like, what the heck? What kind of movie is this? Like, there is no happy ending. There is no satisfaction. It's ridiculous. So, I don't know. I don't know what point or story they were trying to get across with that. I guess don't cheat. But, I don't know. I thought it was very strange how it ended. But, good old Lifetime. It was so funny because he was asleep. And then I just was up until, I think it was like almost 2 o'clock. I was up watching this movie. And he started it like with me. And then he kind of dozed for a little bit. And then he woke back up. And because like I was so glued to the TV, he became glued to the TV, and then we both had to see how it ended because we watched like a good majority of the movie as it was. Oh, and yesterday I filled up gas for $2.09. In the area I'm in right now, it's $2.27, but I filled up yesterday for $2.09. What's y'all's gas prices? Do you guys have cheap ones or really expensive ones? Before like the whole tax drop, we were looking at almost $4 a gallon. Now we're looking at $2.27, or what I filled up yesterday for was $2.09. I was so excited. I told Preston I didn't even need to fill up. I was like, you need to stop. I'm filling up. All right, guys. Well, I'm leaving the mall right now. Hands down, I should be slapped. I should be punched. I should be kicked. I should be yelled at. Oh my gosh, I spent way too much money. Not proud of it. Not okay with it. My only thing that I'm going by with this is I'm gonna save a lot of this for birthday presents, Christmas presents, you know, for whenever someone has like something coming up, you know, I'm gonna use these as like presents. So, I'm not proud of myself. I'm not saying I was okay for spending so much money, but I did anyway. I have a huge Bath & Body Works and Victoria's Secret haul coming your way. When I get home, I'm gonna eat something. I'm gonna go to the bathroom because I have to use the restroom so bad. And then I'm gonna film my haul. Hopefully get that video up for you guys tonight. That's pretty much what my day looks like. I was like talking to the ladies at Bath & Body Works, and Victoria's Secret, my camera keeps falling down. I was talking to them and was like, look, I'm not proud of what I did. I'm not saying that I have the means to be buying this much stuff, but I did it anyway. I'm gonna go home because I really have to go to the bathroom. I'm a little bit hungry. Gotta get this stuff home. And then I'll talk to you guys when I get there because I can't think past the fact that I really need to use the restroom. Oh, and I was mentioning that I got a really pretty like mint auxiliary cable. This is it. Is this not? Oh my gosh, I don't even think it's gonna show in the lighting. I love it. It is so stinking cute. When I have it like attached to my phone, like I just look so adorable, I'm not gonna lie. Hey y'all, so I just finished my haul video. I'm excited to edit that. I'm gonna have that video up before I do my next vlog because I am due for a new like sit down beauty type video. So this is kind of the aftermath of my hauling. I'm not gonna tell you guys everything I got. You're gonna have to watch my haul video. But I'm gonna go ahead and get these things put away and find homes for all of them so that they're not just sitting on my floor. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to say this all day long. I am really frustrated because I always have two Alex and Ani bracelets on, right? One's a feather, which has always been like my favorite, and then my other one is my anchor, which I love too. But I happened to just look down yesterday and realized that on one of my Alex and Ani bracelets, it was missing the charm. So I don't know when I lost it, I don't know what happened to it, I don't know how it even fell off. But I remember, like, for the longest time, I wouldn't buy Alex and Ani because I felt like it was way overpriced. Like, it's not even real sterling silver, and it's still, like, 30-something dollars. It's not real sterling silver. It's, like, put together by, like, cheap little, like, metals. So I was always against it. And then when I bought them, I'm like, oh, they're super cute. Like, I'm for it. And now that it's breaking again, I'm like, ugh. And then I contact them and I let them know what happened. And unless you have your receipt or your order number or whatever, they don't do anything for you. And it's kind of like, stay by your products. Like, I was looking online, everyone's complaining about it. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who contacted them on it. So it's like, make your products better then. If like they made it to where their charms aren't falling off, then maybe I would consider actually buying some more. But I just have a very love but mostly hate relationship with Alex and Ani now. I know, I'm the party pooper, I'm sorry. Alright, so it's time that I take a little bit of a break. I've been on the computer and I've been like doing videos and all this different stuff, so it's time for me to take a break. So I'm gonna kind of wrap that up because I do not feel like being on my computer any longer. I'm getting pretty hungry, but it's kind of early. It's only, well, I guess it is 5. So I'm thinking about possibly going to grab some dinner. I don't really know what I want though. But I think I'm gonna go grab some dinner and just eat kind of early tonight because I had a small lunch. My leftover Mexican food was like very, very small. Wasn't enough to make like an actual meal. So I think I'm gonna go grab some dinner, decide what I want to eat, grab it, eat, and then chill the rest of the night. Hey y'all, so I'm headed to get my dinner right now. I brought the pups with me. For whatever reason, Athena was like really weird about coming here. For whatever reason, like Athena did not want to get in the car. So I don't know if she's not feeling well or what's going on, but I'm gonna go ahead and order my food. Hey y'all, so I've gotten a lot done already this morning. It's about 9:45 and I've got a lot of stuff done. I started a video for y'all. I've gotten a bunch of things like printed out that needed to be done, just a bunch of like little stuff I needed to take care of. So I got all of that done, which feels good. So now I'm gonna start booking it on my work and just try and get some stuff done today. It's beginning of the month, so it's usually when I can really like focus and buckle down and get a lot of stuff done. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I uploaded my Victoria's Secret video last night and already it's gotten a good amount of views. I'm really excited about that. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the video. So I'm using my new coffee mug that I got from Preston's sister. Is it not adorable? It's got like all these owls on it. It's from Starbucks. She works at Starbucks, so she got me this bad boy and she knows I'm addicted. I don't know, I love it. I have a lot of coffee left and this is only my first cup, so I'm excited. I get to still have another cup after this. Getting so much stuff done today. It's so nice. I love when I like have a very, I say this all the time, I love when I have a really efficient day and just a lot of stuff gets done. And I'm in a lot more awake, happier mood today. I'm a little bit more energized today, so I think I'm gonna try and stay on the schedule. I think what puts me down is like when I wake up just naturally and whenever I want, because it just kind of makes me more lazy throughout the day. It doesn't make me feel like I'm on like a time schedule. which it's a lot better to be on a time schedule. You get a lot more done. So I'm setting my alarm every single day to wake up. On days I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna wake up even earlier, but I like the way that I have this set up. So me and the little puppies are just chilling. They're hardcore chilling, they're sleeping, and for whatever reason, Ronan has decided, like, I had all of my, like, haul from Bath & Body Works on the floor because I was trying to, like, well, to be honest, I was too lazy to pick it up at the time after I got done filming. Ronan has decided he's gonna chew them. He chewed one of the, like, wall plugins, and he chewed a body wash. Luckily, he didn't mess it up to where it's unusable, but he did chew it. I'm like, you're such a jerk. Oh my gosh. So Preston and I were in a huge debate the other day over sour cream and onion chips. I was going on and on saying, you ate all the chips. He was yelling at me saying I ate all the chips. These are the kind of discussions. So we're trying to, like, get to the bottom of it. I'm like, I didn't finish the chips. And he's like, well, I didn't. And I'm like, well, I know for a fact I did not finish these chips. So if I didn't do it and you didn't do it, where are these stupid chips? I found them buried, like, at the bottom of all of this stuff. Like, usually we keep our chips right here, and I just found it in here. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm gonna send him a text and be like, oh, I found the chips. Hey, so I spent the day working. I'm gonna pause the music. So I pretty much spent the rest of the day working. Not a lot to really, like, vlog about other than work. Until Preston gets home, I'm in the process of making dinner. I'm making breaded chicken with some pasta. And we're gonna eat that, and then once we're done, we're gonna go to the grocery store to buy some groceries. I'm a little bit freaked out because I go into my bedroom and the door was shut, and I never shut the door. So I don't know if maybe the dogs accidentally did or the cat did, I'm not too sure, but the door was shut and I never shut it. But yeah, the house feels so good inside now because I had the windows open all day and it felt so nice. That's the only good thing about Florida, is that when it's cold, it's not super cold. Like, you're not gonna freeze yourself out, so you're able to just open the windows and get a cool breeze going through. So it feels so nice in the house right now. Other than that, I'm just going to cook, I'm going to eat, I'm gonna clean, I'm gonna go grocery shopping, and then after that I'm gonna take a shower once I get home, and I'm going to watch The Bachelor the rest of the night. I'm so excited for The Bachelor to come on. I love that show. I think you guys already know that. And last night was Revenge, so I have to watch that as well, but I might have to watch that tomorrow because The Bachelor may end up taking the rest of the night because Preston decided to come home late from work today. He's supposed to be home an hour ago, but he's just now getting home. Probably in another 15 minutes he'll be here. But my goodness gracious, it makes me so mad. But anywho, I'm gonna get going, and I probably won't talk to you guys until tomorrow. So I'm gonna end the vlog here and say goodnight, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
What are you doing? You're just chilling. You're just hanging out. Okay, cool.
Hey guys. So I have done this like 20 times today. It seemed like every time I started to record myself, I guess my camera just shut down and it didn't retract the camera lens. So here I was talking, thinking that I was actually recording, and each time I wasn't. So I guess my battery was dead, so it just kept messing up on me. But anyway, it is starting to get a little bit late in the day. It's like 3 something now. And like I said, I tried vlogging this morning, but my camera was not working. So I've been letting my camera charge up this morning, and I just kind of got carried away with work. I've been really busy today. I've done a lot of work, laundry, dishes. This morning I woke myself up from laughing. I had a dream that Preston's sister was like really excited. We were having some like family gathering, and she ends up coming and she's like, Courtney, look what I found. You know, I found these crystals and they were seashells. And then she shows me this, like, I don't even know what it was. It was like this ball thing. You know those like boy toys that are like a circle, and then if you drop it on like the countertop, it'll open up and turn into some figurine or something like that? It looked like that, or it looked like maybe a time capsule. Like I feel in like the superhero movies, you see like one of the guys throw in a ball and then it kind of pops open and then something happens, like an explosion or something. Well, it looked like one of those, and it looked very futuristic / vintage at the same time. It was like either glass or ceramic or something like that. And she ends up showing me, she's like, look what else I found. And like, we couldn't figure out what it was. So then I was like, well, why don't you let me take it for a second? I ended up eating it. I took it and I ate it as if it were like a jawbreaker or something. It was so weird. And then I had some of it left. I remember just giving it back to her and walking away. And I woke myself up laughing because I thought it was hysterical. Even in my dream, that something so ridiculous happened. I thought that was ridiculous. So if you guys saw my Instagram post, that's what that was about. But yeah, I've just done that. I have a package that is lost in the mail, so I'm a little bit frustrated. It's been over a month. I called the USPS all day today, and there's really nothing that they can do. They don't let you claim it until like 45 days after it was sent, and I don't have insurance on it because it was like a $3 item. So I'm like, I'm not gonna get insurance on a $3 item. So I'm really frustrated about that. It bugs me. So I've been dealing with them all morning, and then I was trying to get my Apple AirDrop to work. Please, anyone who knows how to fix it, please let me know. My Bluetooth, or like, number one, I can't pair my Bluetooth from my iPhone and my Mac. It just will not pair. I can find my iPhone on my Mac for AirDrop, but my iPhone can't find my MacBook. And I know that this is like a common issue. A lot of people are complaining about it, but there has to be a fix because I've done it before. Like it's like an off and on kind of thing. Like the continuity is messed up. And I think it has to do with Yosemite, because also what happens, I'll change like my settings of users on my Yosemite. Like it'll work for like a day, and then after that, like when I turn on my computer, let's say tomorrow or the day after, it says that now there's multiple users on my computer. I just want myself. I don't want guest users to be able to use my computer, and it just keeps automatically changing it when I didn't. So that's been really annoying. I've tried the whole iCloud fix. I tried changing my contact card. I've tried whatever I thought would work, and I just cannot find the fix. I'm really frustrated with it. I can't figure it out. So I've been dealing with that this morning, just getting really frustrated by that because I have a bunch of videos on my phone I want to transfer, and I've talked about it before, and like some days I can get it to work and most days I can't. And it used to be I just would log out of iCloud and then log back in and it would work. This time that's not working. So I don't know what to do at this point, but I don't know. So been dealing with that. I had some lunch. I played with the dogs for a little bit. It's just really been work today. Yesterday I was a lot more energized. Today, not so much. I don't know if maybe I was so mentally prepared for the work week yesterday, and then today I'm just kind of like bleh. I don't know what it is. Just today I don't feel quite as energized. But last night was the premiere of The Bachelor. What did you guys think? I don't know. I really do like Brit. I know a lot of people have like negative things to say about her. I was seeing on Twitter, people were like, she's gonna end up being like a jerk and this and that. But I don't know. Like I've looked through her Instagram. She seems to be a pretty genuine person. So I don't know, maybe that's just me being naive, but I kind of like her. A lot of people are like mad about what Michelle Money said of, you know, she's this mean girl and blah, blah, but even Michelle said, you know, she wasn't saying it to be mean. I guess there's an inside joke between them, and I guess they'll see them like next week or the week after. We'll see what that is. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like Chris? I don't know. Chris is okay. He's not someone who I'd be like, oh my gosh, I have to meet this guy. Like Sean and Jake and all of them I loved. Sean number one, and then probably Jake second. But then everyone says that Jake's a jerk, so I don't know. But I love The Bachelor way more than Bachelorette, so I'm happy that it's Bachelor and not Bachelorette season. So I have dinner date tonight with Preston's sister-in-law. We're going over there. She texted me this morning too. I guess she was saying when Monkey woke up, he just kept asking for Preston and I, so I was thinking maybe I'd go see him tonight. She asked us to hang out earlier today, but we couldn't because he and I are both working, so we're probably just gonna go over there and have some dinner after he gets off work and I get off work and everything. So I'm gonna try for the final time. I'm resetting my phone and resetting my computer. I'm gonna let them sit for like a minute and a half to just kind of let them chill and see what happens. I'm so frustrated with this whole AirDrop stuff. Like, I'd rather you just didn't let us have the ability to do it than give us the ability to do it and then have it not work. Just saying. This is the other thing that I was talking about earlier. My camera didn't record. I was watching Sadiekin's vlog, and she was talking about, I guess she had read her horoscope for the year, and I'm not into horoscopes. I'm not really into astrology, zodiac signs, any of that stuff. I've never really been into it. I've always just kind of thought it was a cool concept, but I just never was like, I never put my faith in it. I never was like really big on it. So I've never really read it. I remember back when like Twitter first came around, you could get like your daily horoscope automatically tweeted. I'm sure you can still do it, but I had that on and then I turned it off. But I remember back then I would kind of like browse it and it'd be somewhat true, but it just seemed very vague. And then I remember reading it one time. I was on set of Step Up, and I remember reading it every single day. I would alternate. I'd read it before the day started and I'd read it after the day started. And it seemed like no matter what, that really did happen. like everything that I would say, it'd say this would happen to you, and it was very specific. It wasn't very vague. It would say in your career path or your relationship path, or your like friend path, it would tell you like in what position it was referring to. And so I remember then just being like completely astonished, like how, like, that's crazy that it knew every day what was gonna happen. And what's weird, it's like, how can all of Aquariuses have the same type of day happen to them? You know what I mean? Like that's where I get kind of like, well, we're all Aquarius, and so we're all experiencing the same kind of day. That's what I was never just kind of like, I don't know. So it seemed like that was always correct. But anyway, she was saying that her horoscope for the year was like good and this and that, and it seemed like it would be a good year. So I was like, I'll look into mine. Everything that it said seemed to be pretty spot on, because it would refer to last year. It would say last year you went through this year you won't. The past, since 2012, which is 100% true, since 2012 you've went through a lot of different like tribulations and a bunch of different turmoil, and you've just been going through a lot since 2012, which is hands down, flat out, 100% true. Since 2012, I've had really bad years. Life would be, kind of like in a roller coaster state, and since 2012, it sucked, to say the least. Of course, there's tons of blessings in my life, but it seemed like my life would go at this huge high, and then all of a sudden it would go down, and bad luck would happen. A bunch of different stuff would happen. And anyway, so it nailed that right on the head. And I've said that for a really long time, that since 2012, it seems like a lot of things changed, and like life is taking a different course now. And so it's all about like gaining, traction on this new course, and, getting ready to take this new life challenge and this and that. And it just kept referring to like last year being a really hard year, which is hands down 100% totally true. Last year was really, really hard for me. One phrase I've said, and if you go back to like my July vlogs of last year, and like probably around my August vlogs, I always said, I feel like I'm being tested for something. I'm being tested, and I could feel it. Like I knew, because every day was something different. It was like things that I was passionate about that was starting to kind of like twist at me, and it was just like really, really hard things I was going through last year. And so I remember saying that I was going through something. It came to the point where I said all the time, and then sure enough, this thing said it. It said, your life tests from last year will like make things better for this year. Like it was there for a reason, it was there for a purpose. If you stay patient throughout it, it'll show this year, and all this different stuff. And it just kept talking about patience, and that, you're going through a time in life where you have to be patient. That good things are coming, and you can feel good things coming. You just aren't quite there yet. And that is like me 100%. That is my state of mind. I know I'm so close to like having my life great thing happen, whether it be acting or YouTube or something. I'm so close there, I just can't quite touch it yet. And it says that I guess next year, 2016, is when I guess I will be the closest I've ever been to grabbing it. I don't know, it's weird. It was just saying all of that. So then I decided I was gonna read last year's horoscope and see if it kind of followed through what happened. And I couldn't find it. It wasn't on the same site. I couldn't find it on the same one. So I went to a different website, and it was kind of more like screwy. It didn't seem like it was 100% dead on. It was right about the big life events that happened in my life last year, but it kept putting dates on. It even had my birthday as a date, and just all these dates that was throwing at me. I'm like, I don't think anything happened during that time, and during those weeks and stuff like that. So I don't know, the other website wasn't as much, but the one that I liked was astrology.com. It seemed pretty dead on. So again, I'm not really big in the whole astrology or horoscopes or anything. I think it's kind of fun to read, but I don't 100% like take it to heart, and I'm not like, oh my gosh, this is really what's gonna happen. And I would never go to a psychic, because I would never want to know what my future holds. Should psychic abilities be real, I would never want to know what my future holds. I don't want to know what's coming. I don't want to know. I want to be prepared, obviously, but I feel like life puts you through life lessons so that you are prepared for things like that. So like big events. I don't know, I thought I'd share that with you guys, that my horoscope seemed pretty dead on with a lot of things that it said. And not only that, there were specific words I would always say about life events, and there were specific things that I would use to describe how I felt during that time, and it used those words. It was very strange. It was words that were very exaggerated and very big words. I don't know. And those were the exact words I used all last year to describe my state of mind. Hey guys, so I know I'm a hot mess, but I do not feel like putting any makeup on today. Today is same old, same old. Every day is pretty much the same thing. I have a very repetitious life. Last night we went to dinner at his brother's and played with his nephew a little bit. And then we went to his dad's house to drop some stuff off. That's pretty much it. Now I'm just gonna work the rest of the day. I have to go to the grocery store today because we're out of milk. And we went to the grocery store the other night, but he doesn't like getting milk at Walmart because Walmart has their milk for like $1 to $2 more, and there's a Publix right across the street. So I'm just gonna go there instead and grab it. These dogs are seriously driving me nuts lately. They are just too hyper. My lord, all they do is run around all day long. That's all they do. Hey guys, so I got a video done editing. It's a vlog video. So I have that done and I'm gonna upload here in a minute. I'm just gonna get a little bit more water before I do so. I was looking for that sock and now I see that the dog put it on the windowsill. Tonight, I'm just going to make myself some ground meat. I don't know what I'm gonna make yet. If I'm gonna make sketty, I could go for some sketty, but I think we already had pasta this week. Did we? Yeah, we already had pasta. So I think I'd rather have something else. So maybe I'll make, oof, I don't know. It's 3 o'clock right now, so I still have a couple more hours of work. I'm trying to get some things scheduled for the upcoming week. I want to tell you guys, if you guys are not following me on Instagram, please do. My username is ThatCLeigh, which it's that username pretty much for every single platform I have. So please follow me on Instagram. Hey y'all, so I just ran to Publix to get some milk, and then I picked up some skillet meal just so I could have something easy tonight because Preston won't be here for dinner, but I have to make something tonight because I had meat laid out. So I just bought something quick and easy to make since it's just me. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna make some green tea. Annoyed with myself because I went and I ate chips, which was not very smart because it made me kind of full. I'm like super wanting to eat early. Like I always want to snack. I might as well just have dinner instead of snacking. So this is what I went ahead and made this evening since it's just gonna be me. This is the Velveeta nacho, it's like nacho and cheese pasta. And it actually looks really good and smells really good. So I guess we'll see how it is.